Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is stellabeautytarot back at you again with another video. I would like to thank each and every one of you for liking, commenting, subscribing, and donating to my channel. I really do appreciate all the love and all the support. And thank you for those of you who've been booking readings with me. It is truly appreciated, okay? So guys, your girl's Patreon channel is up and running. So if you would like to support your girl, you'll be able to find a link in the description box below. I do post 2 exclusive videos per week, so go check it out if you feel called to. So as you guys can tell by the title of this video is going to be about how do people view you now? So pile number 1, you're going to be the white moonstone crystal. Pile number 2, you're going to be the India agate crystal. And pile number 3, I think it's a white agate, but I'm sure it is an agate crystal, but I'm not sure like if it's a white or another type of agate, okay? So again, pile number 1, white moonstone crystal. Pile number 2, India agate crystal. And pile number 3, we'll just call it the white agate crystal. So pause this video if you must and meditate on the card or the crystal that you feel most drawn to. You'll be able to find your timestamps in the description box below, and I'll see you guys at your bio. Hi Pawan! Welcome to my channel. This is stellabeautytarot back at you again with another video. So my pal number 1, you picked the white moonstone crystal, and this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way that I like to do this is like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous pal or previous readings, okay? So my pal number 1, how do people view you now? How do people view you now, my pal number 1? How do people view you now? Oh, okay. Pile number 1, 10 of Pentacles. I feel like it's people from your past that are viewing you as the 10 of Pentacles, like people that have seen you go through obstacles and challenges, and now they view you as somebody who is very abundant. Even the people that are around you, like new people, new acquaintances, they view you as somebody who's well established here with the 10 of Pentacles, somebody who's doing well financially, somebody who has a lot of abundance here, okay? And that's how they view you now. This is what I'm getting here. They view you as somebody who is also, I don't know why I heard well informed, a socialite. How do people view you now? Wow, 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands is all about, like, you know, protecting your assets, protecting yourself. Is also about boundaries here. So the way that people view you now is that you are protecting yourself, you're protecting your energy, you're more reserved or selective in who you hang around with, who you choose to surround yourself with, and you're very selective with the energy or the type of information that you provide people about yourself. I'm getting also some people, they may view you as like a gatekeeper. You're gatekeeping with the 7 of Wands, which there's nothing wrong with gatekeeping, to be honest. Not everything is meant to be shared. Not everything, okay? Not like all of your strategies, the way that you do certain things. Like certain things you need to keep to yourself. And that's how you keep a competitive advantage over like people that are trying to bring you down, okay? This is what I'm getting here. And that's how people view you now. So how do people view you now? Ooh, we have the King of Pentacles. Okay, you could be a Taurus. We are in Taurus season, and if you are a Taurus and it's your birthday today, happy birthday. Okay, so yeah, with the King of Pentacles energy, what I'm getting here, the way that people view you now, they view you as somebody who's very self-sufficient and abundant. There is this energy of like you being extremely resourceful. You were able to build this abundance on your own and from scratch. This is what I'm getting here. Everything was done from scratch. Like nothing that you have acquired was given to you. So how do people view you now? Yeah. Ooh, okay, Ten of Pentacles again, guys. Baller. Okay, financial stability. And then the Two of Swords is like indifference or unbotheredness. Yeah, like some people, they may view you as someone who is very focused on building your own foundation or like building yourself from scratch. Like this really, that's energy of like really focusing on your resources, focusing on your money and your financial stability and being unbothered by like what's going on around you, the people around you, the world. Like you're really focused on yourself and your growth. Okay. And this is how people view you now. But that growth is mainly your finances with the Ten of Pentacles. How do people view you now? Yeah, stable, Four of Wands. So I feel like my pal, number one, maybe back then you weren't as stable as you are right now. Maybe you needed support or financially you weren't doing well. You were in a place in your life at one point in time where you were struggling, because I feel like there is like a complete switch and people are amazed by the stability and the abundance that you were able to create for yourself, especially in the last 5 years. So it's from 2020 to now. I feel like there has been like a major shift in 5 years, in the 5 years time, where you were probably struggling financially, dependent on the other people, maybe like asking for support, and like maybe people back then, they were like making fun of you or laughing at you because you were struggling. And now with the Four of Wands, you have a lot more stability, especially in your home, for your family, if you have children, if you are single here. I feel like just overall, like your career has changed. Like maybe you are in a management position or a senior leadership position. There is some sort of like abundance that you have acquired for yourself, and people are noticing this. They're viewing you as such, very stable. How do people view you now? Just one card, please, Spirit. How do people view you now? Yeah, we have the Sun card, extremely successful, confident. Yeah, your confidence level has increased tremendously here. This is how people view you now. Very bold and happy. Like there is like a complete switch when it comes to your energy. There's a lot more confidence. The way that you speak, the way that you walk, the way that you carry yourself. I'm getting like here, people around you are noticing the shift. Okay, with the Sun card, they see you, they view you as somebody who has a lot to offer, somebody who is destined for greatness as well, or has some major influence. Okay, how do people view you? Wow. Okay, yeah, the Star. The Sun and the Star, these two are extremely like powerful, happy cards. Okay, and they are both related to influence. Some of you could be Leo, and you could have Leo Sun and then Aquarius Moon, or Aquarius Sun and Leo Moon, and vice versa. Or you could just have two opposites in your top three. So like your Sun and Moon could be opposite of each other, and that makes you extremely magnetic here. Okay, so yeah, it could be any pair. It doesn't have to be Leo and not Aquarius. But yes, you are influential here, my pal. Number one, extremely influential. You have this power. People definitely view you as a socialite. That's what I was getting like at the beginning of the read, socialite energy. And this is how people view you now. Your social status has increased. Wow, we have the Three of Cups. This happy energy, positive, vibrant energy. Oh my gosh. Guys, let me not get started about not being able to speak. I can't speak. We have the Empress energy. Yes, you've definitely went through a glow up here with the Empress energy. You're very attractive. like not just your physical appearance, but your energy, your essence is very attractive. People, I feel like people are starting to give you free stuff, free drinks, free food, you know. Like free, like I'm getting like a lot of free things. Okay, maybe like recently you went to the store and then you were just giving a free drink just like that. You didn't have to pay for anything. Or like you went to a bar or like a restaurant or something and you were offered free food just because like your energy is very magnetic and attractive here. And that's how people view you now. Very attractive, very abundant. Wow, we have the Eight of Cups, emotionally withdrawn. And that's the people from your past. They view you as like emotionally withdrawn because like you're unbothered by what they got to say about you. I feel like the new people in your life or current people in your life definitely are drawn to your energy, your magnetic energy, your powerful energy with the star and the sun here and the empress. Like these energies are very powerful, very attractive and beautiful, positive energies. And the people from your past are kind of sad because they don't have access to this energy anymore. Like they don't have access to you. How do people view you now? How do people view you now? Yeah, we have the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, like the people from your past, they definitely view you as somebody who was like very generous, very giving, but now you're giving to yourself or you're giving to other people that are more in alignment with you. How do people view you now? We have the Moon card, so very mysterious. There's like you have this allure to you, hypnotic. That's how people view you now. Yeah, like some of them they're disappointed because they don't have access to this new you. How do people view you now? Yeah, you transformed, you changed with the Death card. You could be a Cancer. I wanted to say Scorpio, but definitely could be a Cancer here. Okay. Could also be, we have Pisces, Libra, Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius. You could be any of those signs, but definitely transformative and resilient. This is how people view you now. That's what I was getting at the beginning of the read. You went through some sort of struggle and you overcame that. Like from 2020 to 2025, like this year, you've changed, you've upgraded tremendously. How do people view you now? Just one card, please. Wow, indifferent. Unbothered. Somebody views you like that. Something about you is like really irking someone because you're so unbothered, like you're living your life on your own terms. You're not worried about what people got to think about you. You're more focused on your growth. You're more focused on yourself, your coins. Your mindset has changed with the Sun card, so you're more positive, you're more vibrant, you're more confident in your abilities. And somebody doesn't really like that. Somebody's like in they're angry. How do people view you now? Yeah, we have the Six of Pentacles again. Yeah, like you were loyal, you were very giving and nurturing to people, but they didn't appreciate you when they had the chance. And a lot of them, they're disappointed. How do people view you now? Just one card, please. How do people view you now? How do people view you now? Yeah, Four of Pentacles. Yeah, going back to the Seven of Wands. Gatekeeping, closed off. Yeah, like you're closed off with the Four of Pentacles. You're holding back, you're like protecting your resources, protecting your energy. I keep getting like the energy of gatekeeping. That's how they view you now. A lot of people from your past, they feel like you're gatekeeping because you've leveled up. You have a I heard a new sauce. And now they want to be able to be part of this new beginning. So how do people view you now? This one card. Ooh, somebody's pissed. Mm-mm. You're picking your battles wisely here with the Five of Swords, but somebody is angry. Somebody is, there is tension here. Yeah, maybe somebody feel like you cussed them out or something with the Five of Swords. There is conflict. There is tension between you and people from your past or a certain individual with the Five of Wands. Five of Swords, sorry. We have the King of Pentacles again, guys. Yeah, they view you as somebody who's very financially stable, but like when it comes to your finances, I feel like, yeah, Seven of Wands, guys, I feel like somebody is angry. Five of Swords energy, Seven of Wands again. Seven of Wands, the first card, now again at the bottom of the deck. Like you're protecting yourself, or somebody may view you as being feisty or combative, because we also have the Five of Swords. Five of Swords could also represent a combative energy, but like verbally, you know, somebody who's abusive as well. Maybe you cuss somebody out and now they're feeling some type of way about it. They could be like complaining to other people about like how you cuss them out, because you're protecting your resources, you're protecting your assets with the King of Pentacles. How do people view you now? What do we have here? Ooh, we have Aries, act. Yeah, people view you as somebody who's bold, daring. You take action, strategic action towards your goals, dreams, and aspiration. Some of them, they didn't believe you when you said you were about to do something. So maybe there was like some sort of goal or plan that you shared with these people, and they thought you were bluffing, like you weren't going to do it, that you weren't going to do what you set out to do, and you're actually doing it right now. That's why a lot of them are in shock. So how do people from your how do people view you now? It's definitely people from your past. How do people view you now? Just one card, please, Spirit. How do people view you now? We have sixth house, sustainability. Yeah, stable, abundant. With the King of Pentacles being here twice, and then the Ten of Pentacles being here twice, Six of Pentacles twice. A lot of like duplicates. So a lot of like stability when it comes to your finances. That's like the main thing that our people are realizing about you or taking notice, is that you're very financially stable and abundant, that you have created some sort of stability for yourself that is growing, okay? You're on stable ground. This is what I'm getting here with the sustainability. And that's how people view you now. You were able to sustain the lifestyle that you currently have without support, without anybody else's help. How do people view you now? Just one card, please, Spirit. How do people view you now? We have Juno, partnership. Okay, now they want to see you. They want to see you as a partner, ideal lover. Boy, bye. Not that you're winning. That's when they want to, now that's when they want to circle the block and come back around. Like, no, boy, bye. How do people view you now? Just one card, please. We have Mars, motion. Okay. Yeah, you're very driven. We do have Scorpio here, and then we have Aries. So you may have like Aries or Scorpio in Mars, which is a really good placement. That means like you're very strong-willed and determined. Whether it is Mars, whether it's Mars in Leo, wow, it could be Leo as well. But I meant to say Mars in Leo is a really good placement as well too. So I'm gonna like, it could be that or Scorpio or Aries, very nice placement. So you're very like strong-willed, determined, hardworking. Okay, you take initiative. It's kind of hard for you to. It's kind of hard for people to get you off your path with those placements. Because once you make up your mind about something, you get it done. And that's how people view you now. Okay? So that's all I have for you, my pal number one. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video, pal number one. Bye. Hi Belle 2, welcome to my channel. This is Stellabeauty Tarot back at you again with another video. So my pal number two, you picked the India Agate, and this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way that I like to do this is like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous pile or previous readings, okay? So my pile number two. How do people view you now, pile number two? How do people view you now, my pile number two? What do we have here for you? Ooh, Ace of Cups. You know what song I was channeling? Your body language speaks to me. I don't know what you did to me. Chris Brown, Under the Influence. Oh my gosh, somebody is like feeling you. I don't know what you did, my pile number two, but that's what I just channeled before I started your reading, okay? Mm-mm. You underwent a major glow up. I'm getting like sexy energy. Ooh, we have the lovers. They view you as the ideal lover because I feel like whenever you love yourself and then like your energy increases, you're sending out a signal to the universe that you're ready for love. And the people that are in vibrational match to this signal are going to automatically appear in your timeline, okay? Because they're going to be a vibrational match to your energy. And this is what I'm getting here, my pal number two. So, your body language, speaking to somebody, this is what I'm getting here, okay? Like somebody is feeling you, okay? Could be meeting somebody in Gemini season because holy moly. Somebody views you as like very attractive, like very sexy, okay? Like that body. I don't know, you've been working out. It's definitely working. You're definitely seeing improvement. So how do people view you now? Yes, we have the Page of Cups. There's definitely that very sensitive, romantic energy that you emanate. Something about your energy, like your essence has like changed, like you've increased your vibration in some way, shape, or form through self-love. A lot of you went through like some sort of like ego death, or like you went through some sort of like transformative energy, transformative period of your life where you were able to shed negativity, shed like trauma, like from your energy field, because sometimes it gets attached to your energy field. Even if you try to like process those emotions, like if you don't cleanse your aura as well, it can get trapped there and attract more negative experiences. So I feel like a lot of you did some sort of like shedding. Maybe you did some sort of Reiki healing to heal your energy, to heal your aura. Maybe you closed out the holes that you may have had in your aura. This is what I'm getting here, but a lot of like major shift, major cleansing. And the way that people view you now is like they view you as like a purity with the Page of Cups, like a new innocence, like a new essence, a beautiful essence here with the lovers. You have new love coming in for sure, my pal number two. If you are open to that, this is real love, true love, okay? Not past people, okay? We don't want the past people. We want new energy, okay? People that are in a vibrational match to you. So King of Cups. Who did you meet, my pal number two? Because what is going on? Like, I feel like it's just one person coming through, or people that are a vibrational match to you. Because with the King of Cups, the way that people view you now is that you're more emotionally mature or more emotionally attuned. So maybe you've healed narcissistic 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 abuse. I'm telling you, there's this energetic whatever around me that doesn't want me to speak. Okay. So with the King of Cups, and I rebuke this person or this energy. So with the King of Cups, yeah, like I feel like you've healed narcissistic abuse. Holy morally, this person's definitely narcissistic. Okay. And with the King of Cups, like you've increased your emotional intelligence, so you're less reactive. Okay, so that means when you're less reactive, your energetic field does not get hindered or doesn't decrease. Okay, so your protection is still up. So what I'm getting here with the King of Cups, yeah, people view you as like more emotionally balanced or more emotionally laid back. Okay, emotional intelligence here. You're you're more this isn't a word I'm looking for, but it's not coming through to me right now with the King of Cups. It's not welcoming, because it doesn't mean that you were not welcoming before, but there's an attraction here. Holy moly, this is really annoying. There's an attraction here with the King of Cups. Okay, magnetic increase. Yeah, we have the Empress. The way that people view you now is that you are very attractive, very beautiful, creative. With the Empress energy, you've underwent a glow up, and that's exactly what I was speaking to. And I feel like there could have been like some sort of energetic attachment to someone else that was decreasing your energy. And whatever work that you've done, whether it's like you through cleansing, through meditation, Reiki practices, or just cleansing altogether and praying, fasting, you were able to cut the cord. And when you did that, it cleansed your energy. It helped you vibrate at another frequency with the Empress, like the highest frequency ever. And I'm getting like, yeah, divine feminine, divine masculine energy. That's how people view you now. And that goes for people from your past as well that are like maybe keeping tabs on your glow up. So how do people view you now? Yeah, very confident with the Queen of Wands, assertive, more bold. You're definitely stepping into your power here. Maybe back in the days, you were a little bit more timid, maybe more shy or reserved, but now you're more bold and expressive with the Queen of Wands. That's how people view you now. Yeah, you're coming out of your shell, because I feel like you were more in your shell before, more susceptible to attracting narcissistic individual. And those narcissistic energy, maybe they're watching me, and that's why I can't speak, because holy moly, it's been going on for like a couple of weeks now. Like every reading I'm having like difficulties, every pile. I can't speak. Okay, so yeah, we have the Chariot. The way that people view you now is that you are somebody who is bold, who is daring. And I feel like, yes, definitely in the past you were more timid, because that's the energy that I'm getting from you, my pal number 2. Or you were just more in your shell. You liked confidence, maybe you were a people pleaser, or you were putting people's needs above your own. But now you're putting yourself first with the Ace of Cups, especially with that energy. This is self-love, not just love for others, but also for yourself. So that's how people view you now. You're more bold, you're more outspoken with the Queen of Wands. You're putting your foot down, you're establishing better boundaries with people. How do people view you now? Yeah, we have the World card, accomplished. Yeah, because when you were younger, because you were more reserved, you may have missed out on opportunities because you weren't vocal about your interest in them. But now you're more vocal. Now you're more bold and daring. So it's showing now in your life, like the opportunities that you're getting. Yeah, the way that people view you now is that they view you as an investment, like you're worth the investment now, because you invested in yourself, and the result that you yield are very very abundant results. And now people want to invest in you. They see you as like somebody who's very patient, dedicated with the Seven of Pentacles. That's how they view you now. But like I said, they view you as like a great investment, like somebody worth like getting to know. But I feel like you have to be selective, my pal number 2. Don't allow just anybody back into your life just because now they see your worth, okay? Because that's what I'm getting here. Some people are starting to see your worth that they didn't see it before. How do people view you now? We have the Ace of Cups. Yeah, healthy amount of self-love, very confident in your abilities here. A lot of self-care energy. A lot of you may have gone through not just a physical glow up, but like a mental and spiritual glow up, because I feel like it started from within and then it started to reflect outside. Okay, how do people view you now? Wow, we have the Ten of Swords, abrupt ending. Somebody could be feeling betrayed or backstabbed by your glow up, or they're taken aback by your glow up. Somebody is looking at you like, when you were with them, you weren't looking as good as you are looking now. You weren't doing as good as you were doing now. So they kind of feel like cheated out of this connection. Ooh, we have the Emperor and Empress boss energy. So you're definitely being viewed as a boss. Like you have taken back control and power of your life. Some of you could have a really good balance of feminine and masculine energy here. You could be a Libra, Taurus, um, Cancer, or Aries. You could be an Aries, Taurus, Cusper. And if it is your birthday today, happy birthday. And we also have Gemini, so it could be a Gemini Taurus cusper, or a Gemini Cancer cusper. So how do people view you now? Just one card, please. How do people view you now? Just one card. Yeah, Seven of Wands. You're protecting yourself, protecting your resources, protecting your energy. That's how people view you now. Guarded. Because I feel like you may have had somebody from the past wanting to return, but they feel betrayed by your glow up. Somebody feel like you backstabbed them or you deceived them in some way, shape, or form. They view you as a deceiver because like you did a complete 360, like you've changed, and they don't recognize you anymore. And they're upset because they feel like they were cheated out of this connection. How do people view you now? That's too many cards, yeah. How do people view you now, my pal? Number 2. How do people view you now? Yeah, we have the Hermit. Like, I'm getting like you're very prudent. That's how people view you now, because maybe back then you were more open to you were more susceptible to like narcissistic abuse because you were more open, like people pleaser, you were more timid and shy. Now with the Hermit, like you're more like you established better boundaries, you're more prudent, you're aware, you're wise, okay? And that's how people view you now. You have wised up. Now you're not as naive as you were before, because you've learned from experiences. Like maybe you were too trusting in the past and now you're no longer trusting with the 7 of Wands. And I don't blame you, my pile number 2, okay? You have to use your discernment, okay, with people. How do people view you now? I just seen the 5 of Cups. I'm telling you, some people are disappointed. Yeah, we have the Fool. They view you as somebody who is bold, who's walking to the beat of your own drums. They wish they could do the same, but they're too scared to venture into the unknown. And you have, yeah, you see the Chariot again. Yeah, you have amazing leadership qualities. You're very bold because we have Cancer and we have Aries, and we have Cancer twice, and we have Aries, and we have Libra, 3 cardinal signs. So you have amazing leadership qualities. You're very bold, okay? And that's how people view you now. You were not like that before, or like you just didn't tap into that energy. It was always in you, but it wasn't activated as it is right now. How do people view you now? Yeah, we have the World card, accomplished. How do people view you now? Yes. Okay. 6 of Wands, they're putting respect on your name. They view you as very accomplished here with the 6 of Wands and the World card. Public recognition. They're putting respect on your name. They're shocked. That's why somebody's in the 10 of Swords energy. They feel like you betrayed them. Like, how dare you level up on me like that? They didn't know that you had it in you, and now they want to circle the block, but they can't. So how do people, yeah, we have the Knight of Wands, bold, courageous. Some of them they view as a show off because now you're more bold. They loved it when you were in that timid energy, when you were closed off. That was more comfortable for them. This new you, this new improved you is not comfortable. And like I said, see, 5 of Cups, a lot of them are in regret. How do people view you now? What do we have here? Ooh, Sagittarius. Yeah. Optimistic. You're bold. Okay. You're daring. Very fiery energy. We have a lot of fire. So you could definitely be a fire sign. We have Aries and we have Sagittarius. How do people view you now? How do people view you now? What do we have here? Ooh, debilitated, discomfort. Sorry about that, my pal. Number 2. So as I was saying, some people feel like discomfort or out of whack. Your energy is making them feel uncomfortable. You leveling up is making people feel uncomfortable. Okay, the way that they view you now is they view you as like enigma, like you're a challenge as well, because you make them feel like you're making them look at themselves and be like, okay, why am I not like as accomplished as pal number 2? What am I doing wrong? Like you're making people reevaluate themselves. How do people view you now? Yeah, you see. Okay, no, just one card, please, Spirit. How do people view you now? How do people view you now? Ooh, we have 11th house, community. So it's definitely people from your past, people from your hometown. They view you as a source of inspiration as well, even though they never wanted to admit that they're looking up to you. With the 11th house, they look up to you. How do people view you now? We have, wow, Aquarius, collaborate. Yes, you're the plug. You're the person that they want to collaborate with. You're the person that they want to learn from. That's how they view you now, as the star, because we have 11th house and then we have Aquarius. That's star energy. You are the originator. You are authentic. That's how they view you now. They didn't realize it then, but they're realizing it now when it's already too late. Okay? So that's all I have for you, my pal number 2. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video, pal number 2. Bye. Hi, Pal 3. Welcome to my channel. This is stellabeautytarot back at you again with another video. So, my pal number 3, you picked the white agate crystal, and this is going to be your reading, okay? So, if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way that I like to do this is like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous pal or previous readings, okay? So my pal number 1. Sorry, my pal number 3. I'm like pal number 1. Pal number 3. How do people view you now, my pal number 3? How do people view you now? How do people view you now, pal number 3? We have the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so people view you as like bougie, high maintenance, okay, with the 9 of Pentacles. They definitely view you as somebody who has leveled up, somebody who is self-employed or self-sufficient, but also like having high standards for yourself. I feel like some of you, you have reclaimed your power back from a lot of people with the 9 of Pentacles, and you are definitely in a period of luxury. Luxury. Oh my God, I can't even speak. So how do people view you now? Just one card, please, Spirit. How do people view you now? We have the 10 of Cups, book smart and street smart with the King of Cups. I feel like a lot of you had done some sort of like spiritual healing with the King of Cups, a lot of emotional healing. Some of you have gone through therapy and you really started to change your self-concept. That's what I'm getting here. Heavy on changing your self-concept. Some of you could be really into manifestation, the law of attraction. So your self-concept has changed tremendously. Maybe the people from your past do not know that, like know exactly the terms of what you actually did, but I'm getting like heavy on changing your self-concept with the 9 of Pentacles, okay? And the King of Cups. So how do people view you now? Wow, 9 of Cups. That's like wish fulfillment. A lot of people desire your life, desire your lifestyle, or envious of your lifestyle with the 9 of Cups. They see you as wish fulfillment. And that's how people view you now, like highly desirable, the eligible bachelor and bachelorette with the 9 of Pentacles as well. These two energies is like really highly desirable individuals. So that's how people view you now. Like you're desirable. People want to be with you, want to get to know you on a deeper level. They want to reconcile with you. Some of you, maybe people from the past, want to reconcile with you because of the fact that you look good with the 9 of Pentacles. Like you look amazing. Wow. They view you as very strong and courageous. You're bold. You're doing something, or you're living your life in a different way than most people only dream of with the Strength card. You've taken your power back. I keep getting like something about your self-concept, my pal number 3. Heavy on that. And you've changed your self-concept. And by changing your self-concept, you were able to create a new reality for yourself. And that's exactly what it is. It's all about what you believe that is possible for you. So basically, self-concept is like self-fulfilling prophecy, if you wanted to put it in another term. So I feel like this is what you've been like manifesting or tapping into with the Strength card, and this is how people view you now. Like you have changed for the better. You could be a Leo here, don't have to be, but you're very strong and powerful and courageous. We have the High Priestess. People definitely view you now as more spiritual, spiritually in tune, spiritually inclined. Okay, you're walking by faith and not by sight. And this is how people view you now with the High Priestess. Some of you could be Cancer, Leo, Cuspers. Don't have to be, but you're very powerful. You're being viewed as a seer, a light worker as well with the High Priestess. This is how people view you now. They may not know the terms that I'm saying, but just the energy that are associated with those terms, like light worker, worker, like a work, like therapist, but also spiritualist, like those type of terms. That's what they're associating you with. Holy moly. Okay. How do people view you now? What do we have here? We have the Fool card. Yeah, they view you as somebody who is bold, who is daring, somebody who walks at the beat of your own drums. A lot of them, they view you as somebody who's very inspiring because you're doing something outside of the norm, especially the people in your community. Because maybe you come from a community that's very strict, or like more old school where it's kind of like rigid, especially if you're a woman here and you're doing something totally different. Maybe you're not married and you're like over 25 and you're not married, you don't have any kids, and you're not planning on having any kids or getting married anytime soon. Maybe you want to wait till you're older, and it could be something that is like not like forbidden, but it may be frowned upon that you're not married. So you're doing something different and you're living your life on your own terms, and people may view you as like a source of inspiration because of that. Okay. And if you are a man, the same thing, like you're more focused on your career, you're more focused on your money and your stability than you are focused on like getting married or having children. And people could be saying like, when are you going to get married? When are you going to settle down? They could be pressuring you and you're like, no, I'm not even ready. I don't have the money yet. Like, I'm not even where I want to be financially before I bring someone else into my life. Okay. You're doing it the right way for you. Okay. So how do people view you now? Yeah, you see, we have the Chariot and the Ace of Pentacles. They view you as somebody who's very structured, committed to your goals, because then the Chariot is very committed. Whenever the Chariot makes up his mind, like, you know, he's focused, he has an end goal in mind, and he's going to get it by any means necessary. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. You're definitely being viewed as like having the Midas touch, a business owner. Some of you could be business owners here with the Nine of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. Don't have to be, but you're definitely being viewed as somebody who is a great resource for people, like the plug. But with the Chariot, you could be a Cancer here because we have Cancer twice. Or you could have, like, you could be a cardinal sign. So you could be an Aries, Libra, or Capricorn. Okay. So you have amazing leadership qualities. You're very driven. Okay. Like I said, committed. You're committed to your goals. And that's how people view you now. Maybe some of you people laughed at you and said, like, oh, you're never going to be able to make that like happen. It's going to take too long. Like, just chill, just relax, lay back. Like maybe they were trying to tell you to like your goals were too big or unrealistic, but you're so strategic with the Nine of Pentacles that you were able to break down your goal into smaller goals, smaller achievable goals. And the more you achieve, like, you know, every milestone, you know, it's like one brick a day. So this is what I'm getting here. That's what you were doing. And now eventually you were able to build your own castle with the Nine of Pentacles, and people are in awe. Okay. That's what they view as being committed. Yeah, we have the Eight of Cups, emotionally withdrawn. It's like you were emotionally withdrawn from the naysayers. Maybe some of you have left your hometown with the Nine of Cups and you never look back, and they're shook. The way that they thought that you were going to run back. That's what I'm getting here. People from your past, they thought that you were going to run back, or people from your community. When you moved, you relocated to another city, they're like, ah, yeah, they're going to come back after a year or two. And it's probably been a decade and you still haven't gone back. You still haven't turned back. You're still moving forward. A lot of them are shook. Okay. So how do people view you now? Yeah, we have the Temperance card, Sagittarius energy. Okay. They view you as a wise counselor here, a wise one, an alchemist. You've turned all your negative experiences into positivity. I heard the stones that the builder rejected. This is what I'm getting here with the Temperance card. That's how people view you now. Like maybe they rejected you in the past, or maybe I feel like people laughed at you, laughed at your dreams and goals, and you were able to make it happen in a decade. They are still stuck at the same position. Like the same people like from your past or people from your community that laughed at you, they're in the same position from your where you last left them, when you last saw them. They haven't made any progress whatsoever. How do people view you now? We have the Page of Pentacles, sorry, the Page of Cups. With the Page of Cups energy, what I'm getting here, the way that people view you now, they view you as somebody who is very faithful, very loyal to like God. Like you really believe in God. Like you really believe in God's promise to you. You're living life like God's promise fulfillment in your life. Like you are proof that to a lot of people that whenever you are loyal and faithful to God, God will always come through for you. How do people view you now? Just one card, please, Spirit. Wow, they definitely view you as a master manifester. With the Magician, you could be a Gemini or a Virgo here, don't have to be, but you are a master manifester. That's how they view you now. Very skilled and talented. How do people view you now? We have resilient with the Nine of Wands, a go-getter, extremely resilient here. You have like this tenacity about you, this drive about you that is unshakable. So how do people view you now? My pile number 3, just one card, please, Spirit. Just one card. Ooh, they view you as competition with the Five of Wands. Some people are in awe with what you were able to accomplish, but others are like, seeing you as competition, like they want to get like you or they want to surpass you. However, the problem is, the challenge for these people is that they don't have your drive. They're not the chariot. They don't have the chariot in them. They don't have the drive. They don't have the stamina to endure. Like you had to go through the obstacles and challenges with the Nine of Wands. It wasn't easy. Even if you make it look easy, it wasn't easy. You had to experience multiple defeats. You had to experience a lot of setbacks, but it's your grit, it's your stamina, your drive, your inner strength that made you successful. It wasn't as easy as they think it is. And for them to reach your level where you're at right now is not going to be easy, because it was over time. They're trying to accomplish what you have overnight. That's not going to happen. Okay? So, how do people view you now? How do people view you now? Yeah, very creative, very bold, enthusiastic, passionate. Yeah, you haven't lost that drive. How do people view you now? Just one card, please, Spirit. How do people view you now? We have the Judgment card. Yeah, you are like a great judge of character. You also learn your lessons, your spiritual lessons that you have gone through, and you become better because of it. There's a lot of maturity here. People see you as like mature, evolved, okay? So how do people view you now? Holy moly. How do people view you now? How do people view you now? Just one card, please, Spirit. How do people view? Wow, that's the card I fell on the floor and it came out again. 3 of Pentacles. Your reputation precedes you. Okay, you are who you really say you are. You're not a gimmick, you're not a fraud, you're not pretending. Okay, people are actually seeing who you truly are, like who you claim to be. You are that person. You are walking in your purpose. You're not putting on a front, you're not, trying to act a certain way. How you present yourself is who you truly are with the 3 of Pentacles, and people are realizing this about you. How do people view you now? Wow, 8 of Cups again, guys. Emotionally withdrawn, emotionally detached, disinterested. Yeah, when it comes to their opinions of you, you don't really care. People, that's how they view you now. Like you actually didn't really care about, like you didn't need their approval in order to do what you're doing right now. You believed in yourself. How do people view you now? Just one card, please, Spirit. The Star. Influential. That's how people view you now. Influential, original, authentic, with the Star. Like you're just the real deal. Some of them, they have to eat their words based on what they said about you, how they try to portray you. Okay, the same people that were hating on you are not copying you, taking notes from you, okay, trying to learn from you. They want to be like you now. They don't want to tell you, but there's a lot of people from your past or your hometown or your community that want to be like you. They want to do what you do. But the thing is, their intentions behind it is not really like yours. They're not doing it because they want to be, a good influence for other people. It's more about like the public recognition that comes with your position. That's what it is. So how do people view you now? Just one card, please, Spirit. Just one card. How do people view you now? How do people view you now? Just one card, please, Spirit. We have Venus, beloved. Okay, so they view as somebody who is cherished, who is loved by many, with the star. And this energy, very creative, very abundant, but loved by many. That's why they want what you have. It's not really about like the purpose behind it. Is more about the fame or the public recognition that comes with it. Like I said earlier, like it's not even about like what you do. They don't care about that. So how do people view you now? Wow, we have Mars and Venus. So you have a really good balance of feminine and masculine energy as well. But you're strong will and determined. That's how people view you now. You're bold in your action. You have stamina, you have endurance, and you have a strong willpower. How do people view you now? Just one card, please, Spirit. What do we have? We have 7th house, relationship. Okay, now they see you as relationship material, or they want to partner up with you, or you would be a great resources or a great person to partner up with, because we do have the Ace of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles, the eligible bachelor or bachelorette. That's how they view you now. But back then, they weren't checking for you like that. Back then, they may have laughed at you or clowned you or make you feel like less than. Now they see you as, oh, like she's the one, or he's the one, or he's the one that got away. Well, too bad. Too bad. Okay. So how do people view you now? Just one card, please. How do people view you now? Just one card, please. Just one. How do people view you now? Holy. Okay, we have 6th house, sustainability. Yeah, they view us very stable, abundant. Okay, and with the 9 of Pentacles, this is Virgo energy, and now we have sustainability, 6th house, and we also have the Magician. So yeah, like you're very stable, you are abundant. Okay, you're definitely somebody that is worth getting to know. Now that's how they view you, like you're worth it. But they didn't see it back then. They didn't see your worth back then. But now they see you because now you're up, you're doing well. Now they want to come back. They want to circle the block. And it's like, nah, stay where you're at. Okay. So that's all I have for you, my pal number 3. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video, pal number 3. Bye.